Who were the original Voodoo Boys in Cyberpunk 2077? Because most of you may not know, but there are actually two different groups of the same name, so just do me a favor and hear me out. Now, yesterday I covered the history of the Voodoo Boys that we all know now in 2077, the one that is primarily a Haitian gang, and they basically allow no outsiders inside their gang whatsoever. However, they got their name from the original Voodoo Boys that existed during the 2020s to the 2040s. Now, because of the presence of a college in Night City, it attracted the interest of a lot of gangs who were looking to sell drugs to the students. Because they had crime contacts in Florida and the Caribbean, the Voodoo Boys started to make deals with those attending Night City University. However, this gang was completely psychotic. They would kill, torture, and a slew of other things, but preferring to maim their victims or dissect those they killed with machetes, leaving body parts to terrorize others. Now, the reason they were given this name is because their drugs and rituals were quote-unquote inspired by those from Afro-Caribbean religions, but the majority of the gang members were just regular white guys. In fact, the Voodoo Boys were some of the least respected groups because of this specific reason, and they saw them as nothing more than twisted pretenders who had stolen elements of a very important religion to a lot of people. However, I mentioned this in the last video, but by the 2040s, the gang was facing real trouble due to the recent raise in local Haitian and Dominican population who had all lost their homes because of what I said due to climate change. Now, these refugees took offense to the name Voodoo Boys and started to express their displeasure by maiming gangers and dissecting the dead with machetes, leaving body parts to terrorize other Voodoo Boys. It's definitely interesting to see how the name got switched from one gang to the other, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think in the comments down below, and if you aren't already, be sure you're following and subscribed on all platforms.